Okay, so we are going over number 8. And in order to do number 8, guys, you need a couple of formulas, okay? So go to your formula sheet and locate the circle. It's at the top over here. All right, those are the formulas we're going to use. And for the circle, guys, not only do we have to find the circumference, we also have to find the area. So they do have the circumference formula and the area formula on the sheets. Now, if you have any questions as we do this, guys, you can either drop them in the chat or you could go ahead and turn on your mic and ask me a question, okay? So, a circle, guys, we are finding first its circumference. The circumference represents the distance around a circle. So to calculate the circumference of a circle, we can use two formulas, okay, depending on what's given. So the easiest formula, what you guys are familiar with, is C equals to 2 pi r. The circumference of the circle, the distance around the circle, is 2 times pi times r. Now, listen carefully, guys, okay? When the problem says to produce the answer in terms of pi, you need to leave the pi symbol in there. However, if the problem says you need to round the answer to the nearest tenth, that means that they want you to use the approximation for pi, which is 3.14, the approximation for pi. For now, on the circumference formula, guys, we're using this formula right here. Why? Because they give us the radius. Remember, the radius is the distance from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. From the center to any point on the circle. Now, the other formula for the circumference of a circle, I'm just gonna briefly mention it. It's pi times the diameter. The diameter is the segment or the line that goes through the center of the circle and connects 2 points on the circle. So the diameter, let me go ahead and sketch it out for you, might look something like this, okay? Oops, hold on a sec. I can make sure my pen changes color here. So right here, guys, this would represent your diameter. So if they gave you the diameter, you could just take the diameter, multiply it by pi, and that would also give you the circumference, which makes a lot of sense because this one right here has D and this one has 2 R's, and 2 R's is basically the length of the diameter, 2 radii, okay? Radius is 1, and then radii would be 2, okay? So anyways, guys, let's get back to this. So for our particular circle, the circumference is, the radius is 6. So we're just gonna go in the formula, substitute the 6 in for r, and then work it out. Now, if you want to, you can do this instead, 2 times 6 times pi. So you multiply the 2 and the 6 together, so that gives you 12 pi. So this would be your answer in terms of pi. So when you go in here to type it in, you would type in 12 pi, okay? Here's your little pi symbol on the tools palette right there. And then, guys, you have to use the right measurement. What's the right measurement? Centimeter, because we're looking for linear unit. This is the distance around a circle. It's linear units. Make sure you use the right units, okay? Now, because they want the answer in terms of pi, we're going to grab our calculators now. And on the calculator, we're going to type in 12 times 3.14 to get the answer, guys, as an approximation. Now, be careful with this. They want us to round it here to the nearest tenth. So when you round it to the nearest tenth, by the way, it's still centimeters. Okay, when you round it to the nearest tenth, it's gonna be 37.7 for mine, okay? That's mine. I'm pausing here just in case you guys have a question. You can drop the question in the chat, or you could go ahead and turn on your mic and ask me a question. Anybody?
So you take the 12 and you multiply it by the 3.14?
Right. So okay. 12 times 3.14. So whatever your number is, multiply it by 3.14. Make sure you round it to 1 decimal place, the nearest tenth, one number after the decimal. All right, guys. Next, moving on. Okay, I'm moving on. Let me clear this out. So for the next part of this, guys, they want us to calculate the area. When you're calculating the area, Shazam, I put circumference. When you're calculating the area, remember area has to do with coverage. So automatically you can go in here, guys, and choose centimeter square for all the units when it comes to the area, centimeter squares, okay? To calculate the area of a circle, the formula we use is pi times the radius squared. Pi times the radius squared, okay?
Question, the first one was not centimeter squared, correct?
No, the first two, they're just centimeter.
Okay.
Okay, when you do area, it's centimeter squared. Okay, because you're multiplying two things. You see that? Radius squared. So the unit must be square as well. Okay, so guys, on this one, we're simply going to substitute the radius n, the length of the radius n, which is 6, and square it. 6 squared means 6 times 6, which gives you 36. So the area would be 36 pi. Oops, I forgot my 6. 36 pi. In terms of pi, it's 36 pi. And don't forget to grab that little pi symbol on there. And then, of course, you have to convert this, okay, to an approximation. So to get the approximation, you would do 36 times 3.14. Now, guys, as we do this, if you don't want to come out and ask your questions right away, the other option is to hold on to your questions. And then after I dismiss everyone, you're welcome to stay after and I'll address your personal questions, okay? So guys, grab your calculators, multiply 36 times 3.14, okay? And I'll give you my answer, that is 113. Mine is not exact, it's just that the rounding is not coming out.
And where did you get the 36 from?
6 squared. Okay, 6 squared is 6 times 6. I did it right there. You see it at the top over here? 6 times 6. You can even type it on your calculator, 6 squared. Anybody else with a question?
Do you have to include decimal points?
Yes, if you need it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, it's just on that last one because I saw we included it in the first one with yours says 37.7.
Mine, because of the rounding, it lost the decimal. But if yours can be rounded where you have a number after the decimal, then you should do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was also my question because like I have 113.04. So I rounded and
well, that's my problem. That's my problem.
We have the same one.
Okay, so just copy my answer, Shazam.
I know. I know how to like
yeah, so it's just
round them, but I just want to make sure.
It's just 113.
Gracias.
De nada. All right, anybody else? There was someone else.
Yeah, so how did you, oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like the 113, so what did you go, so once you got the 36 and all, oh, okay, never mind, you multiplied it, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I wrote it down for you, man. Anybody else? Okay, I'm moving on to number 9. Here comes number 9. A building contractor is to dig a foundation 36 feet deep, feet long, 15 feet wide, and 9 feet deep. The contractor pays $10 per load for trucks to remove the dirt. Each truck load holds 9 cubic yards. What is the cost to the contractor to have all the dirt hauled away? Ooh, Are we ready for this question already? Shazam. Hold on to this question, number 9, guys. Okay. Let me save that one. All right.
Professor?
So, okay, this is how we're going to do this question, guys. I did not anticipate any of these questions. I thought I got rid of all of them, but this one showed up. And we found out, well, I found out after we had started working on the assignment. So I am going to give you the template for you to calculate this. I don't even think I should even explain it. Do you guys want me to explain it to you?
Is it going to be on the test?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Definitely on the test. Not on the final exam either. Okay, so I can just go ahead and give you guys a template. All right, so I'm going to give you the template to calculate this, okay, guys? So listen and listen carefully, guys. They want us to figure out the length of a leg of a right triangle, okay? They give us this angle directly opposite, okay, the side they want us to find. And then there's a side right here that's given to us because it's touching the angle. We call it the adjacent side. Even if you don't know anything about trig, it's okay, all right? So I'm just gonna give you the template. The template is this, guys. The tangent of the angle is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Do all your triangles look like this? No? Okay, you guys are not saying anything. So let me finish it out and I'll tell you exactly what to write, okay? So my opposite side, I don't know it, so I'm gonna call it A. My, oops, I put, sorry guys, I made an error there. Shazam, let me fix this. Oh my God, before somebody starts yelling at me. Cool, opposite over adjacent, opposite over adjacent. Okay, that's supposed to be the adjacent side. Okay, so the opposite is the A, the side that I'm looking for. The adjacent side, its length is 110 centimeters. So what I've essentially created is a proportion, okay? And to solve a proportion, I'm just gonna cross multiply. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. So to calculate the length, the leg that I'm looking for, this is what I'm gonna do. 110, the length of the side, the given side, times tangent of whatever angle they gave me. And then I'm gonna put that on my calculator. So this is what I'm gonna type into my calculator. So guys, I want you to set yours up very similar to mine. So look at the template. This is the template right here. The length of the side that is given to you, as long as it looks like mine, like my triangle, times tangent of whatever angle, the measure of whatever angle they gave to you, okay? And so when you go to the calculator, you're gonna do 110 times tangent and then 33 or whatever angle you have, and it'll give you that length. So mine, and by the way, you have to round it to the nearest whole number, no decimal. Mine turns out to be 77, and this is going to be in centimeter, because you're looking for the side of a triangle, the length of the side of the triangle. Now, if you have this problem, this exact same problem, you got your answer. But if yours is not exactly like mine, okay, let me go ahead and help you out. If you need help, tell me what you need help with.
On my calculator, I put the tangent 33 and it doesn't give me 77 when I multiply.
No. You have to take the length of your side. How long is your side?
Mine is 280, but I just wanted to do it and on yours just to make sure I got it right.
Did you type in 110 times tangent 33?
Yeah, that's what I do, and it gives me.
You did that?
It gives me 71.
Yeah, it is 71. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hold up a second. I don't think it was 71, but who knows? Maybe I made a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. It is 71. I put 77. Okay. So yeah, you're right, 71. Try yours now.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
What symbol do you use for the, I see you got the TAN. What symbol do you use to get your answer?
The tangent, what symbol do you use?
Okay, attention. So,
Okay, it's on the calculator. So if you look on your calculator screen, you should be able to find it. It says, there's a series of them, sine, cosine, tangent. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, there we go. You see where it says sine?
oh, okay, yeah. I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Anybody
another
else?
question.
Uh-huh.
Mine equals to 188.86. Then if I have to round it to the nearest whole number, is it gonna be 189?
Yeah.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so mine is equaling out to negative 1,601, and I don't think that's correct.
You're absolutely right. That's not right.
Okay, because, okay, so mine, just, I'm putting the numbers in place of yours. It's 250, and then the tan, and then 30. And I'm entering it just as you did with the A equals on my calculator, but obviously not with the A equals, just the actual part. And that's what I'm getting.
Okay, it's 144. Here's the problem, Engine. Some of these calculators, they're not in the right mode. In order for the calculator to compute in degree measurements, it has to be in degree mode. It has to say DEG at the top. And to do that, let me show you. There's a DEG button at the top. There's a mode button somewhere here. Hold on a second. I'm moving it. Do you see where it says mode right here? So if I hit the mode.
The TI-84.
Oh, you on the TI-84? Okay,
yeah.
That's different. On the TI-84, let me see here. Hold up a second.
That's okay.
Okay, I think it's under math. If you go under math, no, there's a mode button on the TI-84.
Okay.
You know what? I should wait. I should go grab one. There's a mode button on the TI-84 on the face of the calculator. Do you see it?
Yeah, it says mode, and above it, it says quit.
Right. Okay. It says mode. Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at anywhere on that screen. See where it says DEG.
I mean, it doesn't say DEG, but it says degree.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you want. So go ahead and go over to degree, hit enter, and then go back to the main screen, your computation screen, and then redo your math.
Okay, perfect. Let me check. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, thank you.
All right, anybody else?
Yeah, I'm still a little confused. So can you just kind of walk me through how I would do mine?
Okay, did you do the template?
Yeah, I drew what you had, but like it just kind of had me confused.
Did you set it up like this?
Yeah, but I just didn't really understand how to like do it in mine.
Okay, so you have the setup?
Okay, so for example, like my angle is 42 degrees, and then it says B equals 260 centimeters. So like what kind of? Huh?
What did you set up? What's your setup?
So that's what I'm asking. Like, where do I go from there? Like, I don't understand where I'm supposed to go from there.
Okay, you set it up just like this, just like mine. Your number times tangent of your angle.
So it's like. So I'll just do like 260 times 42?
No, you got to put that tangent in there, man. You got to do that tangent.
All right, so like type in like tangent 42 times 260?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Is that another one? Oh, Lord, you guys are going to hate me now.
But I don't really, wait, it gave me like negative 1.7 some. I don't know.
Okay, do me a favor. Put up your calculator on the screen. Let me see what it looks like. Monica, you look like you have a question.
Yes, with the last one, do we put it CM2 or just CM?
Oh, really good question. Just CM. Okay. Do you have a do you have a button on your calculator that says mode?
No,
Nothing?
not mode, no.
Okay. Does it say DEG on the calculator screen?
No.
Okay.
Like, no.
Okay, give me your number again.
My number?
Mm-hmm.
It was 260 and 42.
Okay, so yours is gonna come out to 234.
Okay, 234. And is that all you do, or do you do more to it?
No, you don't put the centimeter after it. You gotta put the units.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Use the inverse trig keys on a calculator to find the measure of angle A. Oh my God, this is another one, guys. I am so, oh shoot. I am so sorry, guys. You know what? Let's skip over number 11, guys. Let's go to number 12, because number 12 is the exact same thing, okay? So for number 12, same thing, guys, same template. You do the length of the missing side, I mean the length of the given side, whatever side is given, okay, times tangent of the angle. It's the same thing for number 12. I thought these were Pythagorean theorem questions, but they're not. Do number 12, guys, and then we're gonna go back to number 11. And remind me to go back to that other word problem, okay? Give it a try, guys. Okay, how we doing with number 12? Any questions, any concerns? Nothing? Make sure you use the yards for the units.
My answer is 398.45. So if I round it to the nearest whole number, it will be 398.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, anybody else need help with number 12?
I got 512.88.
So 513 for yours.
No, 512.88.
So when you round it, it's going to be 513.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Yeah, mine is 337.42945. So
Say the first three numbers again.
429.
Okay, 372. That's the first three numbers in front of the decimal.
It's 337.
3387.
337, and then it's 0.42945.
Okay, so 337. See, when you're rounding, guys, if you're rounding this to the nearest whole number, you look at this number right here. If it's 5 or more, then you would have to add 1 to the 7 and make it 338. But it's less than 5, so you just leave it alone. All right, let me see. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna go back to 11, guys. Number 11.
I was just gonna say real quick, was that one was that for the measure of measurement Like, was it squared or was it just yard?
It cannot be squared. You use
Okay.
square when you do an area. You use regular units when you're just finding the length of something.
Okay.
All right, guys. So on this one right here, they want us to calculate the degree measure of angle A. And yes, this is a trig problem. I didn't even realize these were on the assignment. So guys, in relation to that angle, the sides that are given are the side away from the angle, which we refer to as the opposite side, and the longest side of the triangle. The longest side of the triangle is called the hypotenuse, okay? So opposite hypotenuse is the definition of sine. Now, I want you to look at your problem, okay, and see if your problem is similar to mine so that when we do the setup, you can actually do yours, okay? Sine of the angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So for my problem, it's going to be sine of the angle, which we don't know what it is equal to 34 over 47. Now, since we're trying to find the measure of the angle, we're going to have to do the inverse. So guys, this is your template, okay? Your template would be the inverse of sine. That's what that -1 means. And then in parentheses, you're going to do 34 divided by the 47. So that's the fraction. Now, listen, everybody. If you look above your tangent, sine, cosine symbols on the calculator, look at those buttons there, okay? I want you to look at the buttons. Right above the buttons, you will see what it says right here, inverse tangent, inverse cosine, no, inverse sine, inverse tangent, inverse cosine, inverse tangent, right there. You see them? Okay? So we're going to use this one right here. But to use this one right here, we're going to hit the second key first. Hit the second key first, then press this button right there. So I am going to hit second.
We're not seeing it.
Say it again?
I'm sorry, excuse me.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I hit the yellow key right there. That looks like green. Okay, so I hit this key right here. Then I hit my sine key. So now I'm going to type in my number, 34 divided by 47. Okay, so 34 divided by 37, close the parentheses, and this is what I'm getting for mine. Okay, now I got to round it to the nearest whole number. So what is it going to become, guys, if I round it to the nearest whole number?
46.
Come on, man. I'm running it to the nearest whole number. What number is after the, no, yeah. I'm running it to the nearest whole number. So look at the number after the decimal, the first number after the decimal. If it's 5 or more, I have to add 1. So what does it become?
34 divided by, so I do, like you give me 36.33.
Okay, that's your problem?
It's the same one.
Okay, your problem gave you 36?
I had the same problem with you.
Well, it's not 36, man. I'm getting 66 point something. You need to do it again. And you did inverse sine of 34 divided by 47? Oh, shoot, I made a mistake. Look at what I typed in there. I did 37 instead of 47.
That's 46 even.
Hold on, let me fix this. Okay, and then this is what I'm getting, 46. Is that what you got?
Yes.
Okay, and then you got to round it to the nearest whole number. All right, I'm pausing here for anybody who needs help.
Yes. What symbol, because I was, did you show the calculator, how you used it on the calculator? But I was just wondering, what symbol do you use to get this answer?
Okay, once again, you hit the second key right there.
I can't see your calculator. Only thing I see is the screen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Shazam. I didn't know you couldn't see the calculator. Okay. Look at your calculator. The top left, it should either have a second key or it should have a shift key. Do you see a second key or a shift key? Okay, do me a favor. Put up your calculator on the screen. Turn on your camera, put up your calculator on the screen for me.
Okay. Could you see it?
No, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, wait a
It's
minute.
too dark. I can't see it. Okay, while I'm waiting for Monica, does anybody else have a question?
Yeah, so like, do I just divide 24 by 41 and that just gives me my answer?
Did you do the inverse sine?
So what do I have to do? I just have to push sine and then put 24 divided by 41 and then end it off.
Okay, you have to hit the second key or the shift key. Put your calculator closer to the screen. I cannot see. Okay, move it up just slightly. Okay, you see that button that says shift to the left side of the screen? It says shift. Left side, that first button at the top, it says shift.
Okay, yes, right here.
Okay, so hit that. And then look for the inverse sine. So go to the sine button, hit the sine button.
Sine?
Sine, S-I-N, sine.
Okay, yes, I see that.
Okay, and then type in your numbers, whatever number you have that's in the numerator divided by the one in the denominator, and then hit enter.
And go back. 48 and 32. So it doesn't matter which one you put in first?
Oh, it does matter.
Okay, I have the 48M first and then the 32B.
Okay, it has to be the other way around because the longest side, the larger number needs to be in the denominator. So you have to do the small number divided by the large number.
Okay, so I put in 32 first.
Divided by?
Divided by 48.
Okay.
Right.
Carter, what's going on?
So what's the shift? Where's the shift button?
You don't have a shift key. You have a second key, that blue button on your calculator.
All right, so this.
Yeah.
All right, so then just push this and then do the tangent. And then do the sine.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you got to put your numbers in there. Your small number divided by your large number.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Monica, what was it?
I got 41.81.
Okay, and you got to round it to the nearest whole number.
So it'd be 42.
Right.
Okay.
All right, and I got 35.82, so it'd be 36. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so I'm moving on to this one right here. They want us to find the measure of angle 3. You guys are ready? I'm redrawing so I can have a better view.